Hey, good morning, guys. So this is kind of a new format. I was actually trying to get this mic to work, but I don't know what's going on, so I'm going to use my iPhone. I'm just going to talk about like some topics, things I'm seeing in the market, just stuff really current and on my mind, just kind of ranting and kind of do it morning as I'm drinking my coffee, and kind of got this idea, kind of ripped it off from somebody else on YouTube, kind of liked it, so gonna do it. So here's my topic I was thinking about in the gym this morning. So I hear a lot of entrepreneurs that they want to be successful, and they have this idea that it's going to happen fast. And for some reason, I'm not sure where people got this idea of overnight success startups, but it's kind of a really common thought that a lot of entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs specifically, have this thought that I'm going to make this product, I'm going to get into the market, and it's going to go fast, and I'm going to know if I'm successful soon. And I'm not sure where we got this idea, but I want to label it something, and I'm going to call it entrepreneur expectations. Because I think there's also a motivation behind all of this, and that is that they kind of want this label that they're successful fast because there's this pressure that they're feeling all the time. And Gary Vee talks about this a lot. He says, like young entrepreneurs don't have real patience. So this expectations is not good because, and you like, John, you should have expectations. Let me hang in there for a minute with me. There's a difference between expectations and let's call it goals, like 10x goals. You should have 10x goals over here, but expectations are things that you believe are going to happen to you. Goals are something that you're going to do. Do you see the difference? So a lot of people believe that they make this thing and then they're just success is going to be thrusted upon them because they made this thing. Their idea became a reality. And there's this expectation that it's just going to happen. Goals are something you're like, I'm going to get there. I am responsible for that end game. So that's where it is. To me, it boils down to the entrepreneur taking ownership. And it really, you own the company, so you should take ownership, right? You own the success or the failure of the company. You own that, and you believe that that is on you, not your employees, not your market, not your product, not the people you hired, not your consultants, sorry, but it's not on anyone else but you. And that's the difference between, and this is one of the key factors I look for in a founder, and that is, are they someone who takes responsibility for the success and failure of their company, or are they someone who has expectations that believes it's just going to happen? Because either, God told them, and hey, listen, I'm all about spirituality, but even if God told you, he still wants you to take ownership, okay? So if you just think that if you just do these things, then it's going to be successful and you're not the one responsible for the success, then you are going to wake up to a nightmare someday. So let me just say this. That's one of the key factors. It's about ownership. Don't have expectations that the company is going to be just overnight success and it's going to go well. It's not healthy. And it's not going to get you where you want to go. You have to take ownership. So even when your team fails, you failed. Even when something happens in the market, it's on you. You have to make adjustments. I remember back when COVID happened, I had all these contracts ready to sign, like big 7-figure contracts. And they were like a week from signing. And then March 13th happened. And all of a sudden, nobody wanted to sign anything because nobody knew what was going to happen. And I couldn't sign anything for a couple of months. And we were very, very young as a company at the time. And we couldn't really deal with that. And I was a week from laying off half of our staff. I was really, really close. And we just talked about it. And we said, hey, let's just own this moment Let's figure out how we can keep everybody. And the craziest thing is we ended up hiring people within 60 days. We were hiring more people. We had to own it though. We had to have that moment where it's like, it's on us. It's not, COVID isn't going to destroy us, isn't going to help us. It's about the moves that we make, and there's opportunity in any market. And you have to believe that. And if you don't, and you think the market is just going to reward you because you're a good person or you have a good idea, that is expectations. Take ownership. Don't have expectations. Thanks, guys.